Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna keep going here on question 11. So we got pi over 2, so that's 0.5 pi, right? Over 2 pi, that's all the way around. If this is half, that's 2 pi is all the way around. So if the radius is 14, diameter 28, circumference 28 pi. So that's the proportion of the circumference we want. This is the proportion. All right, so let's figure out what that is. So I have 0.5 divide by 2, and then I'm going to multiply by 28 and see what happens. And I'd like to leave my answer in terms of pi. So I'm just kind of regrouping everything. 0.5 divided by 2, enter, times 28, enter, I get 7. Beautiful. So my answer is 7 pi. That one didn't turn out too ugly. So here is the radius, so diameter is 26, circumference 26 pi. Now, it looks like 0.75 pi all over 2 pi, right? And my circumference, 26 pi. So these pi's cancel, and then I'm going to try to type in what's 0.75 divided by 2 times the 26, and I'm going to leave it in terms of pi, meaning I'm going to group that outside. So 0.75 divide by 2, enter, times 26, enter. I get 9.75 pi, but I know that that is 9 3/4, right? And so if I turn this back into an improper fraction, 4 times 9 is 36, 37, 38, 39. This is 39 pi over 4, or 39/4 pi. Okay. Let's see how things went on the back. So, now they want the area of the sector. So what is it that they're asking for? They're actually looking for the area, not the part of the circumference, but the part of the area. So if the radius is 10, diameter is 20, circumference is 20 pi, but I got to keep going because they want a portion of the area. So that would be 10 times 10 times pi. Now we know we don't really need this, right? We don't need this now. I was just having you practice that. So if you want to go straight to area, that's fine. But what portion do I want? So I want 60 out of a total of 360, and I want the portion of the whole area. Okay, so 60 out of 360. What portion of the whole area? That would be, the whole area is 100 pi. So it says I can round, so I'm going to round. 60 divided by 360, enter, times 100, enter, times pi, enter. All right, same thing, times whatever my area is, right? That I usually just AW, just means area of the whole thing. So what's the area of the whole thing? Well, if the radius is 3, we could go straight to the area. 3 times 3 times pi, or 9 pi. Okay, and we can turn it to a decimal, so let's do it. So I got 11.8. Now they turn them into radians. So I have 1.5 pi all over, what's the whole thing? 2 pi. And then I need to take it times the area of the whole thing. Okay, so what is the area of the whole thing? If the radius is 4, the area is the radius times pi, or 16 pi. So these pi's cancel, so I just have 1.5 divided by 2 times 16 pi. All right, now we have the radius is 14, so if I went straight to area, 14 times pi, it's 196 pi. All right, and what do I do with that? So let's turn that into decimals. 17 divided by 12. 1.416 repeating. pi over 2 pi, and I want to multiply by the whole area, so 196 pi. So pi's cancel, and now I still have that 146 repeating. I'm going to divide by 2, enter, times 196, enter, times pi, enter. Okay, now they say find the area of the sector, but don't round. Oh, those are going to be a little harder, but let's get it done. Radius 16, so area is 16 times 16 times pi. 256 pi. So what portion? 240 over 360 times 256 pi, right? Let's figure out if that is a whole number. We're hoping it is. 240 divided by 360, enter, times 256, enter. Nope. I get 170.6 repeating. So that's 2/3. That's a fraction 2/3. So that's 172 over 3 pi. So I really should turn this back into a decimal here. So 3 times 170, 510, 11, 512. So that's 512 over 3 pi. All right, radius 14. So the area would be 14 times 14 pi. So 196 pi. So it's this fraction of the area. And again, I'm going to try to do it in terms of pi. So let's hope this is a whole number. 315 divided by 360, enter, times 196, enter. I get a fraction. So 343 divided by 2. All right, so I get 171.5 pi. I still have my pi. So that's just 171.5 pi. So I can multiply and turn it back into an improper fraction. So that's 343 over 2 pi. Let's look at 19. So that would be 1.5 pi over all the way around is 2 pi. And we just had that one last question. So we know the area if the radius is 14 is 196 pi. So 196 times pi. So this is going to cancel. And so we're going to do 1.5 divided by 2 times 196. And we're going to hope it is a whole number. Yes, it's 147. So our answer is 147 pi. All right, if the radius is 12, let's go straight to the area. 12 times pi, or 144 pi. So what is 19 divided by 12? So we're going to cancel those and multiply that by 144. All right. So we get that. Divide by 2, enter, times 144, enter. I get 114 pi. Final answer. All right, these are extra practice, so I'm going to let you, just a spring break present, go ahead and skip those. Best of luck. I'll see you tomorrow.